Hello everyone, my name is Josh, also known as Frogman Forever. Welcome to another stream. It is April 19th, 2022, current time 10:21 p.m. Welcome, I'm going to be playing some Donkey Kong Country 2. This particular project is going to be very special to me because it's been a little over 10 years since my very first Let's Play. I actually started making Let's Plays pretty much at the end of December, like near the end of the year, December 2011, and I posted my first video ever, my first Let's Play ever, on January 1st, 2012. So it's been over 10 years, and my first Let's Play was Donkey Kong Country 2, and I ended up doing a 102% run. I haven't done a 102% run since then, so it's been over 10 years. I'm going to start this project today. I'm going to take my time with it. I don't have this game memorized. There's quite a bit that I don't know, and that I'll have to figure out as I go along. But I'm going to be taking my time, much like I took my time with Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island when I 89%ed the main game, or basically 100%ed the main game. But 89% overall because I didn't do the extra stages. But I took my time with that one, and I'll probably be doing the same here with this project. I'd like to welcome Donica. I know you stopped in and said hello. You threw me a Mrs. Doubtfire hello. I threw one right back at you. I really appreciate you being part of this first session. Without further ado, let's jump right in. So I cleared a file. We'll just do file 2. Again, I'm not necessarily going for a quick time, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to rush through a couple segments from time to time. Time for some of the best music ever in one of my favorite games ever. Yep, and this one is I forgot to mention, this one is my all-time favorite video game. If you didn't know that, I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's therapeutic, and it's just so much fun. It's challenging. It's great. It's always a good time. Music's phenomenal. Controls really well. I think the graphics were definitely ahead of its time. They still hold true today, I feel. Very good. Yeah, fluid gameplay, fun story, great characters, great enemies. Just all around solid game. It's challenging, but it's fair, and the goal is something that's attainable. That is. It's also really fun. So it's a nice mix of everything. So we're going to be doing one player. Let's begin. Gangplank Galleon. Pirate Panic. First stage. There's your opening dialogue. I've kidnapped that lumbering fool Donkey Kong, and you will never see him again. Ha 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 ha! Captain K. Rool. Might be my favorite to watch, but I might have to give my Mario Kart N64 and Dr. Mario a leg up because they're the only two games I can really play. Fair enough. Yeah, those are fantastic games. I've actually been playing a lot of Dr. Mario lately, because they released it for the Switch now that you can play N64 games, and I went ahead and upgraded to the DLC and expansion pack. So yeah, we can play Dr. Mario on the Switch now, and I've been thinking about actually streaming some Dr. Mario 64. It was one of the games I was thinking about streaming tonight, but you know what? It's been, I don't want it to go too far over the 10-year mark, so I was like, let's get this one going on. This is a better game though, story and character-wise. Yeah, well, I'm gonna agree. But Dr. Mario is a great game, and so is Mario Kart 64. I wasn't a huge fan of the N64, but I don't hate it either. I mean, I think I just liked GameCube a little bit more. Even though N64 was essentially my time. And I appreciate the N64 for what it was. But, I think I just like Mario Kart Double Dash a little more. Although I have played Double Dash not too long ago, and it does control a little awkwardly at first, but I guess that's the case for any game you haven't played in a while. I'm looking forward to playing that Mario Party with y'all. By the way, you can't stream Dr. Mario with me. Hey, well, maybe one day we'll get you a Switch and we can play online together. Obviously, we can play together. We know each other, but yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it'd be fun to also have the option to play online, because I do believe you can do that. I haven't really messed around with the Switch N64 app, so I don't know too much how the multiplayer works online, but I would assume it works. I assume it would work at least similarly to how the Super Nintendo works. I think you can have up to 4 players if I'm not mistaken. And I know Dr. Mario on N64 does have 4 players, so... Oh. When you get your temporary invincibility, I guess you get a little extra jump boost. Oh, I forgot that those dudes fall. Like, that one did surprise me there for a second. It'll just glitch right through the rope. Well, I don't believe we need to do that bonus level again. I think it still credits you. I guess we'll find out by the end, but I'm pretty sure it does. Well, you have to make lemonade out of the lemons of dying. At least you get an extra coin when you spawn into the world again. By the way, did you change your color on your text, or is that? I think that's something you can actually manipulate, or is that just something that I see on my end? I noticed it switched from green to pink. Oh, okay. This is probably one of the most universally praised games of all time, right? Like, do you see it on everyone's top game list? I mean, every time I see like a top Super Nintendo games list, it's usually there. But you know, most lists that I see with this game on it will have, you know, some other games before it. One of the big ones that people, I think, a lot of people would say is the best game on the console, although I've never played it all the way through, is A Link to the Past. And that is a future project that I would like to do at some point, try to do a full playthrough of that game. It would be a blind playthrough for the most part. I mean, I have played a little bit of it, but not nearly enough to really know the game all that well. I'm sure when I do that playthrough, I'm also going to have... I'm going to make it a point to have backseating on, because I have no idea where I'm going and what I'm doing. And I've always been one to get lost in Zelda games. I don't think that there's a Zelda game I've played where I haven't gotten stuck somewhere. So... But yeah, it'd be nice to say that I've completed a Zelda game at some point in my life, and I think considering that Super Nintendo is my favorite, it only makes sense for me to play Link to the Past, which again, many people would argue is the best game on the Super Nintendo. Some would probably also argue, like, you know, Chrono Trigger. I don't know. You might have those people who are really big Metroid fans who say Super Metroid. Super Mario World, of course. I did change it. I was trying to find emojis and found a way to adjust my color. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a way to do it. I don't really know how to do it myself, but that's pretty cool. So you've been rocking the pink lately, I see. I guess I'm just very partial to the monkeys and animals, so I've always loved this game. Yeah, my favorite colors are pink and lime green together. That's a nice combination. So as long as you can get over orange and get your multicolored sherbet, you're really enjoying the dessert and the color scheme. Or you could just buy lime sherbet and I guess strawberry sherbet separately and combine them if you so choose. They probably have one that's just those two. I wouldn't be surprised. I think so far so good. I don't think I've missed anything yet. Yep, we're doing well. 3 levels down. Good start. 7% right off the bat. We're on our way. Lockjaw's Locker. This one's got a lot of secrets. Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking about Glimmer's Galleon, excuse me. I'll be a little later. World 3, if I'm not mistaken. How's the audio sound, by the way? Everything sound pretty good. You can hear the game music. You really got to be able to hear the game audio with this game. It's too good. It's too good not to. So are the older 2 monkeys supposed to be DK's parents? I think so. I think so. Cranky and Wrinkly. And I don't know about like the if it's actual lore or if it's just fan theory, but I think Cranky Kong is supposed to be Donkey Kong from the original arcade game Donkey Kong. Something like that. And they kind of make a reference to it in the first Donkey Kong Country, because Cranky's spinning that music thing at the beginning, but he's like positioned over kind of like the building materials that resemble those of the original Donkey Kong arcade game. If I have time at the end of this, like towards the end of the session, if you're still on, or maybe you can just watch it later on, and I remember, I'll point it out. I'll put on Donkey Kong Country 1 and point that out. But I think it's at least a reference to it for sure. I think I'm thinking about a future level where you go up and there's something up here. I think that's what it is. Oh, there's a G. I don't typically collect all the Kong letters. There's not really a necessity to. It doesn't really affect completion, but that would be a fun challenge to do. I don't think I'm going to do it on this particular run, but I might do an all Kong's letter run at some point. There's so many different runs that I would do for this game. Audio is great. I would have complained if I couldn't hear the music, because it's like half of why this game is so great. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. Glad to hear that. Top Tail Trouble. I won't be visiting Swanky because I'm pretty good on lives right now. I do remember that scene. I should research the DK lore to read about the relation to all the monkeys. I know Diddy and Dixie are boyfriend-girlfriend. And just because they share their last name doesn't necessarily mean anything. I'm pretty sure when they say Kong, they're referring to like the Kong clan, like the Kong family. Not necessarily that they're all related by blood, per se. But that's my understanding of it anyway. I could be wrong. Oh. That's one way to throw away an extra life. Oh. I'm blanking on his name. I'll call him Springy the Snake. Yeah, close enough. I'm the worst with names. Oh, that was close. He is Rattly, the rattlesnake. Hey, Food Stamp, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Josh. I go by Frogman forever. Playing some Donkey Kong Country 2. And, yeah, this kind of a little celebration for myself. 10 years since my first Let's Play. Thank you, Princess. Is it Maeve? Mave? I'm sorry. I apologize if I mispronounced, but I really appreciate the follow. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Yeah, I'm celebrating 10 years since my first Let's Play. And I started with Donkey Kong Country 2, so I felt like it was appropriate that I play more Donkey Kong Country 2. And I did a 102% run, so it's been 10 years since I've done another 102% run. May and V without the E. So like, Maeve?
Hello!
Not Mavie. Maeve? Please correct me, I'm sorry. So yeah, we're pretty much done with World 2. Got it. Nice. Well, welcome, Maeve. I appreciate it. And thank you again, Food Stamp. I really appreciate the raid. Excuse me, I can't talk. Well, it is like 10:43 in the evening for me. Nice on them classics. Yes, indeed. The golden years. So, how you guys doing? Sorry, how rude of me to not ask. What game were you just playing? Food Stamp? Oh. That'll wrap up World 1. Damn, I want to play Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. No problem. Like, you want to play it? Oh man, that's a fun game. Yeah, I mean, I've played that one many times, so I'm kind of like, I need a break from it. But every couple of years, I come back to it. The bird murdering all its babies. I was playing League of Legends with my niece. There was some wins and losses. I don't know much about that game. Is that like a third-person shooter or something? Is that like a battle royale kind of game, or what kind of game is that? I know it's popular. I definitely noticed a lot of people playing it. It looks like fun, or I would imagine it's fun. Yeah, it's a little unusual. I'm playing with Dixie. I usually keep her as a reliable backup, main Diddy, but it doesn't really matter. We got Squitter the Spider here. It's a MOBA. It's like playing chess in a way, but with different types of character class, and everyone has a role to play. Okay, that does sound like fun. So it's like turn-based, kind of? Or is it just like very tactical? I have to check it out. I'm still learning about a lot of, like, you know, the modern games, or I mean, because I'm still like catching. So basically, like, a little bit more context about me and my gaming experience. I basically grew up with the Super Nintendo and N64. I did play a lot of like GameCube as well, and I did own a PlayStation 2, so I have a little bit of PlayStation 2 knowledge. I did own a PlayStation 3, but didn't have as many games for that one. And then I kind of took a break up until, like, I mean, I did eventually get a Wii, but I didn't really have a lot of Wii games. I kind of got it more for the emulators, like the one I'm still using now. So I didn't really hop back onto the video game scene and like to where I was pretty much keeping up with the release of games until the Switch days. So at that point, and then when I got a gaming PC, that also expanded my library a bit more, playing some more of the modern PC games. But I still got a lot of learning and catching up to do. I've missed quite a bit, especially in the middle of those of that gaming period or gaming timeline. But yeah, definitely need to check out some more of those games. It's Swish the sneaker wearing spider. Is it Gaio Cole? Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Feel free to correct me if I mispronounce. Welcome on in. It's more tactical. Gotcha. Yeah, but set my name right. Nice. Oh yeah. Well, I figured the double L makes the Y sound. I'm half Mexican, so like I kind of know that. So I was just kind of hoping that was the correct pronunciation.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yeah, by the way, I do have free sound alerts. You're welcome to play around with those if you'd like anytime. I love it. I don't mind at all. How many times did you have to hit the end of the area giant bird to kill him? Yeah, just 4 times. I actually stumbled upon Swank in accident, but I figured while I'm here I might as well collect an extra life. So we'll continue. So I think this is like the first stage, or maybe I'm thinking of Squawk Shaft, which is another stage that looks similar in appearance to this one. It's like the last level of this world. But one of these 2 levels in recent memory starts giving me a little trouble in World 2. So hopefully it's not that big a deal. And that's an easy DK coin to miss. And I don't, I think like come World 2, there's a couple moments where I don't exactly 100% remember where everything is. So if I forget anything and you know that I'm forgetting something, feel free to point it out. I don't mind. It'll only help me, you know, get through this 102% run anyway. And if I can't figure it out, I'm just gonna end up looking it up later on anyway, so. I'm trying to save up the 2,500 Frogman rewards so you'll do the crappy Kermit voice for 5 minutes. Oh no. Dude, I swear that crappy Kermit voice gets crappier and crappier the older I get. So I mean, at least it's not false advertisement. You're gonna get what you pay for. I assure you that. And it's also funny to me because I never really know what to say when it comes up. All I have to do is just try to focus on doing my normal commentary. But you're welcome to share with me anything you'd like me to say in my crappy Kermit voice. Oop. Well, thank you. I feel like I already missed something. Hold on. Oh, there it is. That works. Do an Elmo voice award. That's where you shine. You know, Elmo wouldn't be too much of a stretch, honestly, since I got, like, you know, Kermit themed. I got the Kermit sound alert. I got the Kermit on the screen. And of course I do the Kermit voice, so yeah, you know, Elmo wouldn't be too much of a stretch. It's a good idea. I really should have more ideas for channel points, so I'm always open to those too. Yeah, Cannon's claim is done, so that's good. I think we're good on lives. I'm not too worried about saving. Probably should, just in case, you know, the game crashes, but we'll try to do it after this one. I think there's actually a save point after this stage anyway. I mean, not that I have, you know, typical problems with the game crashing, but, you know, just better safe than sorry. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was going to keep swimming or not. Elmo knows where you live. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That would be hard to do for 5 minutes. I'd like one grilled stuffed burrito with no rice. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Ah! That was close. Are you playing on Switch or emulator? I'm playing on the emulator for the Wii. With the plug-in classic controller that goes on the Wiimote. Oh, I think I hit fast forward. Whoa, what's going on? You know what? I think I know what's going on. I need to unplug this. There you go. For some reason, I don't know what just happened, but it had my fast forward control stick was like held in one position, so yeah, that kind of threw everything off. I've never seen that happen before. The bug is bugging. The whole game was bugging. No, we're good though. Nothing a little unplug and replug can't fix. For a second there, I thought I just jinxed myself about the whole game crashing thing. But I like the Wii emulator. I've always kind of pointed that out, that I think it controls really well. Of course, when I play on the Wii, I have to make sure I have my TV on game mode, or else there's like kind of a little bit of a lag. But for the most part, I feel like it works really well. Like the next best thing, I mean, the best thing is obviously playing on the original hardware. But I feel like this is like pretty close. And I hope one day to like finally get around to modding the SNES Mini, because I wonder what that's like if I can get the Donkey Kong Country 2 ROM on that one. It's like really unfortunate that the SNES Mini doesn't already have Donkey Kong Country 2. Try getting 102% on the game like that. So we're 20% in. So far so good. Been playing maybe about 30 to 35 minutes or so. So that's pretty good. About a fifth way done. And I think we've got everything so far up to this point. And if I miss something, I might just come back to it later. Just kind of grab whatever I can first time going through the stages, and then go back later on in a future session to kind of pick up the pieces. That's generally how I'll try to cover 100% of a game. Just do what you can the first go, and then come back later. What is your favorite Donkey Kong game? It's this one. Hands down. I really liked the first one, but I just didn't play it as much. I can handle it. I can beat the main game, and I think I've 101% of the game once before on the SNES Mini, actually. But I need to do it again. Eventually, I will. Now the 103% run on Donkey Kong 3, jeez. I gotta work myself up to that one. One of the things that I'm actually working on, eventually, if I can get a full day to stream, I'd like to try to do all 3 games. Like, just the main games, not necessarily like 100%ing everything, but just play through all 3 of the original trilogy in one sitting, and as quickly as I can too. So just try to get my best personal time, any percent, no glitches, just go through the main levels. That's like a personal goal that I'd eventually like to do. Now DK Tropical Freeze is also very good, but admittedly I haven't played through all of that game. I got like through the first like 3 worlds, and I've been meaning to come back to it. But I only have it on the Wii U, and I was debating just buying it on the Switch, because it might control better on the Switch, and it might look better too. But I don't know. Let me turn the question around on you. What do you have a favorite Donkey Kong country or Donkey Kong game in general? And if you've played DK Tropical Freeze, by the way, what are your thoughts on it? Like, how does it control, or do you prefer it on the Switch or on the Wii U. I'm just curious because yeah, I could use as much input as possible. Rambi, right? What about Rambi? Favorite animal buddy? My favorite animal buddy's probably Squawks. But Squitter's a very close second. I think DK3 was the hardest, but DK2 is the best one. I agree. The one thing that stands out to me, believe it or not, most about DKC3 in terms of how it controls is like the one level that I can give the best example is like any of the levels where you're in the giant trees, whether it be the one where the saw's trying to cut you down and you have to like race up the tree, or just any of like the springing spiders one, just any of those types of levels. There's little like limbs kind of hanging out, broken limbs too, and when you're trying to jump on some of those platforms, especially when you're in a rush, like on the saw one, it's a little awkward to jump on some of those platforms because like you think that you're kind of jumping up and over it, like if you're standing kind of under it, but you just end up hurting yourself. So I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but I just think that like in terms of the platforming, it's a little clunky. It's just not as like generous as some of the other, as you know, the two other Donkey Kong games. And I think that's part of what makes it difficult. But that's just my 2 cents. DK run through the day. I have DK Tropical emulated, but haven't played it yet. Well, let me know if you do. I'd be curious. You know, you could drop me a whisper, or if you want to follow on Discord and send me a message, because I am very curious. Uh-oh, might be in trouble here. Let's see. I don't know why my first thought was let's jump on the dragonfly. It's like, where did I think I was gonna go? But yeah, I'd be curious to know your thoughts on that one. But from what I have played from DK Tropical Freeze, it is very fun. The music is outstanding. I know it's the same writer. It's David Wise, who did the original DK trilogy. I think he co-composed the music with someone else. And so you do get a lot of like the original themes, and then they have a lot of great new music too. Visually, of course, you know, it's more modern in graphics than this one, obviously, so it's going to look cleaner and it's going to look nice. I think it controlled pretty well from what I remembered. I do generally tend to favor Dixie Kong. And I think I even liked Cranky. I understand they added Funky, and I don't know what that's like. I don't know what his like recovery mechanic or what his special ability is, but that would be worth checking out too. And I think you can get that with the Switch version, which is another reason why I was thinking about playing it on the Switch. I think, aside from like, I think most people would favor Sticker Brush Symphony in this game as far as their favorite track, and some people might also really like Forest Interlude. But if I had to pick like a third favorite for me personally, it would be this one. All this new monkey talk I want to see. Yeah, it's on my list. I do want to get to it for sure. You know, let's just jump. I realized that it was gonna make that jump. Yeah. See that one? I think I usually miss. I miss the DK coin. I have a general idea where it is. I just don't remember exactly. It's like over the bees, and you have to kind of throw your character up. You might even be able to do it. I don't remember. It might be after Rambi. I think, you know what? It's probably in the second half of the stage. It was probably where like those bees were towards the end. But that's fine. We'll come back to it. The roller coaster level song. Yeah, that's a good one. Which is that? Which is what? Yeah, the roller coaster one's good too. When you got your bass. Slapping the bass. I guess that wasn't really anything there. Memory didn't serve me well. Though there might actually be like a warp barrel around there, but we're not doing the warps. So this is that level that I mentioned earlier that tends to give me a little bit more difficulty. And it's a lengthy level too. Next project. So Gaio, do you stream yourself? Or do you just mainly do the gaming? And I know you mentioned emulators. Is that kind of like your preference, or do you do a little bit of both, hardware and emulators? What's your specialty? What's your experience? This monkey's wearing shirts and no pants. You can't beat that. Nope, you sure can't. I think I will, just because Frogman said it was good. Ooh. I believe you're referring to Tropical Freeze, right? If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like, it's fun. I hope to complete it one day. I think, like, from what I've seen, some of those later levels do get kind of complicated, but my thing is, like, as long as they're fun, like, that'll keep me engaged, even if I struggle. And from what I have played, some of the levels do get kind of challenging, but it still kind of maintains what I feel is such a big part of the Donkey Kong series is that they are challenging, but they are also a lot of fun, and there's definitely incentive to keep playing. Because it has a nice balance of challenging but fair. And for the most part, if you make a mistake, like, I've always said that, like, especially with this game, more than any of the other ones, in my personal opinion, for the most part, if you make a mistake, it's your own fault, and you kind of, like, come to terms with that. And that's what I mean by, like, you know, challenging but fair. Isn't there a bird there? I think I just despawned it. All-knowing, yeah, right. Not a streamer, only have a PC, so emulation station is the only way to play Switch games. Gotcha. So do you play a lot of games that are exclusive to PC? Like, one of the ones that I'm a big sucker for is Valheim. I got into that game and I just got sucked right in. And I never played a game like that where it's like survival and everything. And that's probably my first PC game. But what a game to start with! It's a lot of fun, and you might see me streaming that one every once in a while. Although lately the project I've been doing for Valheim is no camera, no mic stream. It's kind of my like just unwinding, and I'll still interact with chat if anyone hops in. But yeah, it's kind of just like my, I'm just going to take it easy, just want to play some Valheim. Because it's one of those games that you could really immerse yourself into. Oh. Too close. Do I even need this N? Oh, I do. Okay. That's a reference to, what's the name of that show on Apple TV? Mythic Quest or something like that. Yeah, Mythic Quest, there you go. You know, the funny thing is you probably could do that too if you really wanted to in Valheim. Well, they don't have a shovel tool, they have the hoe, but you can terraform land. If you really wanted to. If you were ever so inclined to make penises out of the terrain, sure. Yeah, be my guest. Have fun. I think I missed. Did I miss something? Oh no. Did I? No. It's later on. You never heard of Valheim? Oh wow. It might still be on. I don't know what the price is now, but it's on Steam, and it's still early release technically. I mean, they did like their first major update, but I think I bought it early enough to where it was free, or maybe I did pay $20 for it. I know it was $20 for a long time. It might still be $20. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's a fun one. Watching some YouTube videos right now looks good. Yeah, even just watching like the trailer, it gets you pumped. But yeah, I've logged in more hours than I'm proud to admit into that game, and I still haven't even gotten to the 5th biome. And I think they're about to release a 6th biome, if not already. But I know they have plans to release like 2 more biomes eventually, and then probably more bosses with that. But it's great. Like, even if you just like to do building, you got the building aspect. You got the survival aspect, of course, and yeah. But it's just like a lot of fun things you can do, and also you can play it with up to 10 people online in a single server. Kremque. That actually reminds me of another future project that I'd like to do at some point. Oh, thank you for the GGs. That actually reminds me of like a future project I'd like to do. Is try Minecraft out. I've never played Minecraft, which I feel like everyone and their mom has played Minecraft. so that would be fun, just to kind of delve right in. I'm sure, like Valheim, I'll get like lost in that one. You'll never see me again. But no, I'd like to try it out just for the sake of doing it. I know it's like it might not be as like it might, I don't know, it might be, I don't think, I don't, maybe not primitive. I don't know if primitive is the best word for it, but I know that it was like the first of its kind, or like the first popular one of its kind. So maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's limited in a way compared to like what Valheim might offer, but I'd still like to try it out. But then again, like I've heard that Minecraft has like so many different updates and all kinds of DLC, all kinds of things you can do. So I'm sure that game is pretty much limitless, from what I've heard about it. Fall Guys. Oh, I must have missed something. Oh, okay. Well, where's other games you were waiting for them to release on Switch? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Fall Guys was one of those games that was supposed to come out on the Switch, and I guess it got delayed. That one I'm really looking forward to on the Switch. I do have it on PC, of course, but just so you can, I know more people who have a Switch than I do who have a PC, so you can play with more people that way. Everyone has a skin, and only a certain amount move on after each round. Reminds me of MXC. Yeah. Fall Guys was the only game that you've streamed. Okay. Yeah, that's a fun one. I did a little bit of Fall Guys streaming myself. I don't think I've played the most recent season, so that'd be a fun one to revisit. Were you pretty good at Fall Guys? I think I've only won 2 shows ever. There you go. It was my drinking days, so a lot of fun. I feel that. Fall Guys would be fun to do, like make a drinking game out of. Be like, okay, if I lose in the first round, I have to take a shot of this, or if I lose in the second round, I have to take this, and maybe like a drink, you know, just kind of like progressively less alcoholic the further you get. So it's like if you lose earlier, the punishment's greater. That'd be an idea. What a jerk. Who throws a zinger, honestly? Anything can be a drinking game if you put your mind to it. Give it your all. Be all that you can be. Rise to your full potential. Oh no. That's not where I wanted to go. Can I still access it? I might be able to. I have to go this way though. There is a way to still access it. Well, now I'm going to have to because I'm going to end up at the checkpoint. It's okay. I want to go for it again. At least I don't have to do this one.
You blew it!
Oh! Kun! Nope, nope, nope. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No! I still got his end. There we go. Tony Hawk is my favorite drinking game. I've played it so much it's just relaxing. Like the Pro Skater 2? That sounds like fun actually. I never played those games. All I remember about the Tony Hawk games is that back in the day when I used to go to the pawn shop, I'd always see a bunch of copies. I don't know if that means that it was a bad game or just that they had a lot of copies. But I do know of people who played the game and who seem to enjoy it. It's funny, we never really did a lot of sports video games. Well, like that one basketball game for the GameCube. Oh, NBA Street Volume 2. Yes. I've even thought about streaming that one. Yeah, most of the sports games that we would play that we grew up with were like the Super Mario sports games. Like Super Mario Strikers for GameCube, Mario Tennis for N64. Super Mario Sluggers or whatever for the Wii. You know, those kinds of games. But I did play NBA Street Volume 2 for the GameCube. NBA Jam, yeah, that's a good one too. I honestly, I played a little bit more of NBA Hang Time because I liked some of the characters. Like I think my favorite was the character that's like a weird basketball head dude. Hang Time was awesome too. Cool. Frogman is my brother. I always loved watching him play. I'm only good at 2 games, it's Mario Kart and Dr. Mario. Yeah, Donika's really good at Dr. Mario. I think I just went in there, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, I don't really need to do this again, but I can't leave. Yeah, Dr. Mario. We've actually streamed Dr. Mario together, haven't we, Donika? I think we did that one time before. But yeah, you and I get really competitive at that one. And you're definitely better than me, but I think sometimes maybe I give you a little bit of trouble. A little run for your money. Did I get the DK coin? I thought that there was like another room that I'm missing. I did go into this room. I thought there was one more room. Maybe I already got it. Because these just respawn because I've exited. I could have sworn there was one more. Do y'all remember if I grabbed the DK coin? I don't remember grabbing it. Maybe I did. Oh, there it is. Okay, so no, I didn't. I think there's another bonus level around here. Or maybe it was just the one. Mortal Kombat Ultimate? See, we played Mortal Kombat Trilogy. What is Ultimate? What console was that one on? Button mashing. Yeah, you have to have the autos, the combos on auto. What did Oh yeah, well, yeah, the Mortal Kombat movie. That was really good. I really liked it. I want to watch it again. It's been a little while. Thought it was a really good movie, but why make a new fighter the main character? Yeah, they could have stuck to the original kind of story-ish. I guess like because Liu Kang was like a huge character, and even just I mean I don't know, I'm not like well versed in the Mortal Kombat lore, but I understand he's like a major character. Thought he would have been good. Because wasn't he like the main character in the original film? Something like that. didn't care for that, but everything else was like a childhood dream come true. But Scorpion and Sub-Zero were amazing. Yeah. You could tell, like, the people involved with that movie did care. They were trying to do something cool. Show all the characters some love. But I need to see it again. It has been a little while. I think I just saw that one once. Sorry about the glimmer. I know that can, with the flash on the screen, it can get kind of annoying. I'm trying not to do it too much, but it doesn't help that I don't really know my way around this level 100%, so I kind of have to check everywhere. Maybe it didn't bother you until I pointed it out. But it is one of those things that I always notice when I play through this this stage. Is there a point in collecting this N? Yes. Yes, there is. Oh, that's why he wasn't the main character again. Got a time limit. We're finding the coin here. Okay, wait, this doesn't look right. I think we go down. There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. They did do their own stunts. How do the swimming levels handle in this game? They handle pretty well actually. It feels natural. I mean, you just kind of like if you let go of the controller, you'll just naturally kind of fall. If you tap the button once, you go up. So if you want to, and I always just naturally hold the Y button so I can go like full speed. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it works. It works. I mean, it's as I get hit. No, it works. I like it. It's smooth. It's easy to understand. But I think that there is like, you do have to get used to navigating around enemies and just getting comfortable with and that comes with time and practice. I hate how they just throw like an enemy there at the end. Classic like Mario Brothers 3 move. Did we watch Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge? No, I didn't. Great movie. Is it animated? Haven't. No, I haven't either. But please tell me more. Tell us more. But I'm gonna take your word on it. If it's a great movie and it's Mortal Kombat, like it's definitely, I'm gonna have to give it a go. It's animated. Okay, that's cool. Is it? Do you know if it's available? Hold on. I'll just do a quick Google search. Maybe it's available for stream somewhere. Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. Oh, it's on HBO Max. Hey. Hmm. We may have to check that out. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bees. So it's like real swimming. You let go of A and you start to drown. Yeah, except these chimps, they got special swimming. They can hold their breath for forever. Special ability. Yeah, you wouldn't want to play this game if it were more realistic. Alright, cool. We got that. We don't have to go back there. I like the challenge of pulling off a live-action movie, though, so I'm hoping a second Mortal Kombat will come out soon. And if I understand correctly, they are going to make another one. Which would be a lot of fun. The rare Asian underwater swimming wiki. Actually, I thought Donkey Kong Country was American. Whoa. Or was it made by an American company? Man, I could be wrong about that. Well, it's Rare, but I don't know enough about Rare. I thought it was American. Like maybe Nintendo owned it, but America made the game? I could be wrong. Maybe it is. Maybe it was made in Japan. I mean, David Wise is an American composer. I mean, it could just been an American composer. I don't know. Oh, you're just joking. I took that way too literally, didn't I? Whoop. Oh, hey, well, you know what? That's fine. Because if I didn't hit that, it would have just been death anyway. Oh yeah, this level. I just remembered I don't like this level. I don't have a second. Oh wait, hold on. We can go back. There you go. When have you... That's true. That's a fair point. When have you seen a monkey drown? Aw. Yeah, it's not a pleasant thought to think about, obviously. Well, we know from the Sega Genesis that hedgehogs can drown, but the Super Nintendo taught us nothing about chimps drowning, so I don't know. We know bears can drown. I guess birds. Although, I feel like when Banjo drowns, Kazooie just kind of hangs out. Like, he just kind of, like, lies down and falls asleep. Where Banjo's the one doing the drowning. So I can't really get any kind of video game confirmation that birds can drown. I know, right? I never played Sega. I always felt like I was betraying Nintendo. I never grew up with the Sega. Now, that actually reminds me, because I do want to be playing more Sega Genesis games. I do have a Sega Mini, but I haven't busted it out. Although I did do a Toe Jam and Earl stream at one point. I did play through that game. That's the only Sega game I think I've ever completed. Yeah, you know, it's like the typical, well, we have a relative who has a Sega, so we would only play it when we go to their house, or if they would bring it over. But yeah, we were pretty much Nintendo kids. Nintendo family, yep. I did dabble in the PlayStation 2 a little bit, though, you know. PlayStation 2, a little bit of PlayStation 1. I missed out on an opportunity to grab the PlayStation Mini, but from what I understand, they didn't sell that well, so I might still have a chance of getting one. And dabbling a bit at the PlayStation 1. Fist bump right back at you, Gaia. Nothing wrong with other systems, though. A good game is a good game. Yep. Yeah, the new Sonic movie, I do want to see that one, too. Well, I guess both of the Sonic movies. I have seen the first one, but... Oh... I've seen the first one, but I don't really count it because I couldn't hear most of the movie. So I don't think it really counts. I feel like a PlayStation is a Nintendo cousin, so it's okay. Cool. Ooh. The first Sonic's on Hulu or the second one? Would the second one even be out yet? It's like just came out in theaters. Oh, I already got this checkpoint, or this, I got this one right. I just got it. Oh, I don't remember. I might have died. Let's see. Oh no, I did get it. Okay, never mind. Can't remember. Okay, this is where I died. Wait, is the DK coin down there? It might be. Something's down there. Yeah, it is down there. Okay, okay. I just gotta get a better jump. First, because, yeah, I think the new one just barely came out. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I have to look at that, because I want to see the first one. Isn't that crazy that, like, Sonic 2 might be Jim Carrey's last movie? Like, of all the movies... Not, you know, not dissing on Sonic 2 or anything like that, but I mean, just like, I'm a big Jim Carrey fan, so if you were to tell me, you know, 10 years ago, Jim Carrey's last movie ever would be Sonic 2, I'd think, is it because, like, he dies before he can do anything else or something? You know, it would just kind of be like, why that movie? But I don't know. It's like, oh, they don't want to cast him anymore or something, you know, like, I'd start raising questions about it. It would be confusing to me. I have to backtrack because I missed that DK coin, and I think I got a little too far ahead. Yeah, I think he like announced he was gonna retire. Ace Ventura 2 is my favorite Jim Carrey movie. Hell yeah. If I don't have any Jim Carrey sound alerts, then I must have taken them off at some point, but I need to put them back on. I know I had the Le Who, The Her. I don't know if I still have that one. If I do, jump on that. But yeah, no, that's it's hilarious. I mean, I love Jim Carrey. I'll watch anything Jim Carrey, even if it's like a, well, I don't know if it's a crappy movie. I hear there's like a handful of those that you just don't want to see. But for the most part. Aw. Hey, thank you so much, Gaio. Appreciate the subscription. That's very generous, and it really means a lot to me. I hope you enjoy your time in the pond. Ad-free. And enjoy the emote. I want to get more, but I need to go searching around for people who make them, because I wouldn't mind having a couple more. A couple more original emotes. Oh, thank you, thank you. You're too kind, thank you. Dixie. Oh yeah, he said he did enough, and then he has plenty. Yeah, he doesn't need any more. Like, how honest. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the impression I got. I was like, man, he really means it. He needs to do another Ace Ventura movie, but yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, as awesome as it would be to see a third Ace Ventura movie, I think that Jim just, like, doesn't need that. Like, he doesn't want it or he doesn't need it. I don't know. But he did mention that if there's, like, a story that really captivates him, like a really well-written movie, that maybe he'll come out of retirement and do it, but it's got to be something, like, really special. So I hope someone can come up with something that Jim really appreciates, and maybe he can call that, like, his, like, official final movie or something. Even if it's Ace Ventura 3, which would be phenomenal. Arnold said he was going to retire when he became governor, but that didn't last, so you're just hoping it's not the end of Jim. I agree. I'm glad to hear you're having a good time in the pond. Slime climb. So I think I missed out on... I missed out on one level in World 2, but for the most part, we're pretty much on par. Let's save the game. I don't think I've saved it in a while. I think I mentioned I was going to do that before, and I didn't. How are we doing progress-wise? After about an hour and a half into the game, we're 32% in. So yeah, that's like... we're almost a third through the game. 100%ing, 102%ing the game. Slime climb. Now this one I don't remember exactly where everything is, so I'm hoping that as I play through the level, it'll just kind of come back to me. But again, if you at any point notice that I missed something and you want to point it out, feel free to do so. It'll only help me. I know at some point I'm going to have to use invincibility to grab a bonus stage. Okay, well, there's a checkpoint. There it is. Did I miss something already over here? There's a barrel here. Okay, just extra bananas. Okay, so this dude... I'm probably going to take a... oh, no. Sometimes I usually take a hit there, actually. This is going to take us to a bonus stage. Yeah. So this is World 3. Yeah, you got your own lily pad here. The ribbits are free as a subscriber. Oh, wait, what? I thought I died. I like gave up and I looked away. I was still alive. I don't know what happened there. Wait, I could look back. What? Is there like a barrel under there? It looks like I got shot up. I play this game so many times and I never knew you can kill Jim Crocs by throwing a Kong at them. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not something that you would like think to try. Like, generally. I mean, you figure, okay, well, you know, normally I would get killed, but you hurl one of the chimps at him and Yeah, it's a whole different story. I could see how that would be something that maybe you wouldn't try. One of the things that, I mean, I played Mario World so often, and I always forget to utilize the ability to do, like, the spin jump on, like, spiny enemies. Like, I just don't think to do that most of the time. Hey, Tori, thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for it. I like the haircut, by the way. I'm glad to see. Actually, I need to get a haircut. I think I have it combed over still. I comb it up in the front and then just comb the rest of it to the side. It works. It makes me look a little younger than when I just comb it all over to the right. But yes, thank you. Good luck to that guy. Oh. No! Oh, it's gone. I have to come back to that. I have to get the cannonball later. Unless I die. We'll see what happens, but... Oh, there's a DK coin too. Dang, I missed a bunch of stuff. So I gotta get the cannonball bonus level and the DK coin. Maybe I'll come back to that one. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just continue. Rambo Blast. Oh look, it's a level that features Sticker Brush Symphony. What do you think about DK2? I'm actually I did a session of it about a month ago because I have every intention of eventually attempting to 100% it. I like it. I played it a lot when I was younger, obviously, like around when it came out. I have a mixed relationship, like a mixed feelings about it, because on one hand, there's a lot about the game that I really enjoy. It's a lot of fun. On the other hand, they don't call it the King of Collectathons for nothing. Well, I don't know if they call it that, but I call it the King of Collectathons. They might call it that, I don't know. But that game seriously is the King of Collectathons. I mean, there are collectibles for collectibles in that game. Like, it's just an endless thing. And it's one of those games where you play every stage with, it's like you play every stage 5 times. And the further along in the game, it feels like they scatter items way more so. So it's more tedious in having to switch out the Kongs. And there's a certain point where you just get exhausted with all the collecting. Not to mention there are certain golden bananas that are very hard to get. So it is really it is really a grind, in my experience. But having said that, I do still enjoy the game. And I do plan to stream it as one of my regular projects that I'll kind of get to every so often, but I'm not in a rush to get through that game. There's a lot going on, and I don't want to overexhaust myself spending too much time just streaming that one game, because I mean, realistically, I could be playing. I'm most likely going to be playing it for a couple years, going at like the very slow pace that I'm planning to go at, and that's in the interest of not exhausting myself with it by constantly playing it. Sorry if that was like a really long-winded answer, but I feel like that just like is a true testament to the game. I have to give a long-winded answer for such a long-winded game. It never looked good to you, so you never played it. It has some redeeming qualities. I mean, yes, I mean it's the 3D platformer of the N64 for Donkey Kong. I mean, that's what it is. So, if you feel, I mean, like Mario had Mario 64, Zelda had Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Castlevania had Castlevania 64. Donkey Kong has Donkey Kong 64. So I mean, it's your, if that's what you're into, if you're into the 3D platformers, the N64 3D platformers, then that's the game for you. But it's not for everyone. But there is definitely a following for it, and there's a lot of people who really do enjoy it. Love the bird stages. I think they're my favorite. It's an amazing song. What is lurk? I want to lurk. I'm creepy. So lurk is just kind of like, I guess it's just like your way of letting the streamer know that you're there, whether or not, like, maybe you're just in the background, maybe you're not like super focused on what's going on, but you're just kind of letting them know, hey, you're there, you're supporting the stream. Some people just like leave their computers on lurk or something just to kind of support the streamer. You get an extra view. It helps the viewer average for the streamer. I mean, whatever your reason for it is, I think it's just kind of more a way to support the channel. Sometimes I'll lurk on people's channels just because, like, maybe I'm not like in a chatty mood. I'm not necessarily like, not that I don't want to interact with the streamer, but maybe just like it's kind of like the end of the day. Maybe I'm falling asleep. I'm just not like super involved, or I'm just very lightly involved interacting with the streamer. But I do want to let the streamer know I'm there and that, you know, I'm supporting them and that kind of thing. So. I might have missed something there at the end, by the way, but that's okay. As I mentioned before, while this is a 102% run, I'm not super familiar with everything. So my thing is, like, I'm just kind of playing through, collecting as much as I can, and then anything I miss, I'll just kind of go back to it later on. Oh, this boss does give me some trouble. Takes a lot of hits to take him down. Yeah, you're not the only one, Donica. There's still a lot on Twitch that I'm very unfamiliar with. Sorry if I'm not really like focusing or paying attention to chat so much right now. This is one of those boss fights that does really hold my attention. I mean, you pretty much have to stay focused. Oh, we got him. Cool. Super steroid dude. Now, before I enter into Kremland, I'm going to drop a quick save. Because once you go in, I don't think you can... I don't think you could stop until you get to the next checkpoint. Or Funky, because you can always take Funky and leave the world. So 36% in roughly like an hour 45 or so.
Groovy!
Groovy. Yeah, strike him out. That's a cute little emote, by the way. The GG. Alright, Crazy Cramland. I think we got like one stage before we can do the first roller coaster level. Now the roller coaster levels, or minecart levels, or whatever you want to call them, they're kind of my weakness in these games. So hopefully I don't struggle too much with it. No, I'm not going for 102 tonight. It would be nice, but I do have work tomorrow, so I can't be up. I'm not usually up this late, but for this month I do work late on Wednesdays. So so this is like the best night for me to stream, and probably once more next Tuesday night I'll have another late night stream. But I used to follow a schedule better, but lately it's just been kind of difficult because my weeks just vary, and it's hard for me to stick with like a set schedule. I try to stream as often as I can, but for the most part it's kind of at random times. But I'll probably have to wrap it up maybe in the next like 40 minutes or so. So I'll get as far as I can with the time I have, and then just like pick it up, I guess, whenever I find another opportunity. Although with this one, you know, because it's good to just buckle down when you get a good, nice little time slot. So maybe I'll just plan on doing the next session next Tuesday evening, around the same time, more or less. I started today around 10 o'clock. So, yeah, about 3 hours. I noticed that you're up later than usual, Donica. I want to see at least one roller coaster level before I have to go Mimi's. Okay, I'll try to get through this stage so you don't have to wait too long for that. I think this is the last stage before the first roller coaster stage. Yeah, they are the worst. You're a night guy. So you'd be like the rooster that stays up all night just so you can wake up all the hens in the morning, and then you go crashing. Oh, that's all right. The hens wake you up. Oh, okay. So no rest for the rooster. It's a hard life for a rooster. Oh, there's a banana. Let's go though. Okay. If that's not a way that game's hinting me to go down, I don't know what is. It's just a deadly pit. But there's bananas. You know what? That's fine. I think he's still down there. Oh, no, he might be gone. Unless he's down here? Nope, he's definitely gone. Oh well. Goodbye, Squitter. It was fun while it lasted. Just keep in mind, if you change your Twitch name, you're gonna have to wait at least 2 months before you can change it, and 6 months before you can change it back to what it was originally. I made that mistake very early on here on Twitch. I didn't read the little disclaimer. I didn't see it until it was too late. So for a 2-month period, I was J-Dog into Hize. Don't ask me why. It's a stupid name, and I didn't think I would actually be stuck with it for 2 months. Yeah, you can change it. But what happens when you change it is it goes into like a pool. And for 2 months, no, excuse me. For 6 months, you can't use that same username. But after the 6-month period, that name re-enters into a pool. So if someone else takes it before you, then you lose it forever, or at least until they give it up, and then 6 months after that. But you'll never really know when that 6-month period ends. So just be careful if you change your name on Twitch. But like I said, I mean, if you do change it, you can change it after 2 months, but you're pretty much stuck with it. So don't change it to something stupid like what I did. You know, just be careful is all I'm saying. Read the disclaimers. I don't know why Twitch does that. I guess they have their own thing, but yeah, J-Dog in the Hize. I tried to think of something really stupid, but that also probably no one has, and immediately it was available, but I didn't realize I couldn't change it back. I was just kind of like playing around with it, and then when I had changed it, it was like, oh crap, it's too late. So some of my early streams, I'm J-Dogging the Hize. At one point, I was Frogman Forever live, but then eventually I was like, well, after the J-Dog and the Hize incident, I was like, no, let's just stick with Frogman Forever and just leave it at that and never change it again. So this is a roller coaster stage here. You get your bump and bass music here. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. That one's not really hard to get, so I'm not worried about it. I think my least favorite rolling or cart level in this game is definitely the one that's in the library. Like, I think it's like called Haunted Hall or something like that. That one sucks. Dude, yeah, it's like so embarrassing. It's like, and I have to I like preface every video. It's like, yeah, unfortunately, I'm J-Dog into his A. Yeah, my favorite animal is the turtle, but Frogman just rolls off the tongue better than Turtle Man forever. Okay, this is probably my favorite stage in the entire game. It's kind of a challenge, but that's what I love about it. But also, of course, it's complemented really well with the music, which we have heard before. There was another stage with this music, but we're privileged to listen to it again. And I just find this level more enjoyable than the barrel blast one. Oh, did you change your name? Oh, snap. Wait, did you really just change your name? Did you change it before or after I explained that you can't unchange it for a while? I hope we caught it in time. Is it Gaboom? Yeah, I mean, it's tough being Gallo. That's hilarious. So would you like be offended if I kept calling you Gallo? that's kind of how I first knew you. Very contento. Okay. It sounds like that's something you've been wanting to do for a while. It really must have been the hard life for the rooster. Oh, okay. That's something different, yeah. Is it Gaboon? Gaboon? Would you like me to just call you Boon? Like Boon Tobias. Hey, we're talking about Mortal Kombat earlier. Gaboon? Yeah, what's the significance of Gaboon? I'm so curious. It doesn't mean anything inappropriate, does it? I have to look up Urban Dictionary and find out what it means. Oh, it's a snake. Okay, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I really like reptiles and amphibians, but I'm not going to claim myself to have known that about Gaboons being snakes. It's a sexy snake in the Urban Dictionary. Why am I not surprised that there's a definition for it in Urban Dictionary? Sexy snake. So you might say sexy snake is in Dahize. Alright, I'll stop. I'll leave. Can you believe that was only the first half of the stage? Well, that sucks. Easy come, easy go, I guess. This jump is actually a little challenging for me to clear with Dixie. Easier with Diddy. But I got it that time, so that's good. I don't even know if I need this, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Nope. Oh no, I did. Okay. Well, I won't say specifically where I'm from, although I have given subtle clues over the years. But I'm in the central time zone, so I guess that was pretty clear when I announced the time. And just in case I'm not clear enough, I'm in the USA, obviously. Oh. Oh yeah, you're welcome anytime. I don't mind at all. I have AMA on my stream, and to be honest with you, aside from knowing that it means ask me anything, I don't really know if there's anything else involved or entailed in tagging your stream AMA, but you're welcome to ask me whatever, and I'll try to answer it as best as I can, and if I don't know the answer, I'll be honest and tell you I don't know. Or if I don't have a particular opinion about it, or if I don't know enough about it, I'll let you know that too. Let's drop a save. I think I'm gonna try to do one more level here for the night. Because this next one's kind of a doozy. It is a minecart level. It'd be nice to get the DK coin on it, because to get the DK coin level, you have to get first place. It's like a race. So I'll try. At the very least, I'll just try to complete it, and then if I need to come back to it, I'll come back to it. Oh yeah, the most recent subscriber is still gonna show. That might correct in time. I don't really know how that works, to be honest with you. I wonder if let me see if I regenerate the subscription notification, if it'll show it. Or if it's gonna, it could be one of those things where it takes like a day or two for it to show up elsewhere. Yeah, so it's still gonna show the old name for right now. I want to say that should correct within the next 2 days. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I should probably take a quick drink. That's another one of the things that I need to work on is staying hydrated during my streams. Thank you, Chuck Norris. No problem, Peter. Oh wait. No. I'm already Dixie. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure who I was. Okay, cool. Bonus stage. It's funny how it says destroy them all, but you don't really have to destroy them all. You just have to destroy enough of them all. So one thing I never knew like as soon as you jump on, apparently you can just go backwards and then you'll hurl yourself at a faster speed. I didn't know you could do that. I always just assumed you could just jump on and just go at this speed. If I die, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm just gonna try to do it this way without the extra speed boost. Because when you add more speed, obviously it's gonna be a little harder to time some of these jumps. was like, nope, I jumped way too soon there. Oh. Got it. First try. Woo! It's a good feeling. As a matter of fact, my good friend Willem Dafoe would put it like this.
Kinda makes me feel like river dancing.
I hope that plays loud enough, by the way. I think that sound alert's a little quiet. Fucking Chuck Norris. Awesome. Hey, well, if anyone has any ideas, if there's someone we can raid, I do have to call it a night. I have work tomorrow. It's gonna be, it's a late start for me, but I get out late, so it's gonna be a long day. But yeah, I'm all up for suggestions. Oh, you know what? I know who we're gonna raid. Let's see. So my buddy Terrence is actually streaming, so let's drop him a raid. Let's say hello. Terrence is really cool. Plays a lot of retro stuff. Looks like he's playing like a retro puzzle game right now. So yeah, if you're new, say hello. Really cool guy. Yeah, show some love. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support and the follows and thank you for the good company. It was amazing. Really meant a lot to me, and I hope that you have a good rest of your week. Best wishes. We'll be raiding out very soon. Thank you so much. And good night. And yeah, awesome stuff. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.